you say your favorite style of beer is?
Top favorite style of beer. Ooh. It sucks because it really changes depending on the season. I just love beer in general, but starting with my first one, I do love me like a milk stout. I really do love a milk stout. That was like the first beer that wasn't like a Bud Light or like a macro brewery beer that I actually tried. And again, it was Tennant's brewery beer. And it was called Sweetheart Stout. And it was so good. I didn't even know it was beer.
Well, speaking of milk stouts, you did a beer collaboration with Right Proper called In the Name of the Wheat Man, which was so good. Literally one of my favorite beers on tap. Can you give us more about the inspiration behind that beer concept?
Well, first off, it's a wee Scotch heavy, and I'm clearly very enthusiastic about being Scottish, even though American raised, but Scottish born all the way. So I had to make a wee Scotch heavy, but I also wanted to add and incorporate lactose into it to make it a wee heavy milk stout. It's awesome. It's like a very like high alcohol content. Can't really taste it. More like you're drinking like a drink. I tried to bring it back from when I had the Sweetheart Stout, where I didn't even know I was drinking a beer. Like, so it's kind of like a conversion for people who are like, oh, I don't really like beer that much. It's like, well, then try this and let me introduce you to a beer that you would like. So,
that's so cool. Well, that's amazing. So you also manage the business,
yes,
as well. So as a woman, like, how does it feel to manage breweries? Like, you know, how did you find like your place in a men's dominated industry?
I've been very lucky in the fact of Denison's is women owned, very women empowering. Like, so as a great introduction to being in kind of like the beer world and learning more things about beer, I was taught by other women and other like women managers. I've heard so many other like horror stories where it's like you have to fight your way to get into a position of power. Right Proper's never given me that kind of issue before at all. It's just always been like, if you're passionate about it, then you get to be in it. And in that aspect, I was super lucky. The only challenges I've really faced is every once in a while you get like an employee, or every once in a while like you deal with a customer who believes that since you are a short-statured woman, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, that's not how you pour the beer correctly, or like anything along those lines. And like, you're gonna come across that in any kind of aspects of jobs, but Right Proper treats me well.
That's amazing.
So
yeah, I was going to ask, like, how does it feel to be the AGM of one of the fastest growing brewing companies? It's like in fucking Washington.
I'm stoked, nervous, also like really excited, like all these kinds of things.
Let's
I just
cheers
don't
to
wanna,
that.
yeah.
That's amazing.
I just hope I don't let anybody down. So
I'm sure you won't. So final question. It's 2020.
Yep.
What are some of the changes that you would like to see in the beer industry?
a lot more diversity. I really find it hilarious, but also kind of dislike the fact that when everybody sees like a big beardy guy in flannel, they're like brewer, or like he's the guy to go to and he's the guy to talk to. I want it to be like, you see anybody who walks into a place and like, maybe they are wearing flannel, maybe they're not wearing flannel. But like,
it's always a flannel.
Like it's a flannel. You see that? I was trying to be like,
it's always the
I was trying to play the part right now. So I just want to see like people come into a place and not expect immediately that the big beardy guy in flannel is the guy running stuff. I want them to be able to go to somebody like you, go to somebody like me, go to somebody like anybody and just be like, hey yo, can you answer this question for me? And we can give the answer. That's all I really want.
So one or two or three beers at a time. Yes, so thank you so much, Tylyn. I should probably do both.
Yeah, you should probably do that too.
I really appreciate you taking the time out of your surely busy day to talk with me. And yeah, like I look forward to watching you grow and
I look forward to watching this whole thing grow, man. I'm like,
thank you.
I'm just gonna like use this as bragging rights and being like, I'm the first person though, guys.
Oh, that's amazing.
Like, this is status.
So this has been the Witch's Brew. We got all of the brew from Tylyn, and yes, look forward to the next episode. Meanwhile, hit her up, ask her more questions, bug her, banter her. She's also the Bantering unicorn.
Yep, at Bantering unicorn.
Cheers. Thank you all.